Hey everybody, it's Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard, and today we're going to go over to Costco and find out the fastest way to find out which laptop is the fastest, most affordable one. Okay, so I'm looking for a new laptop, and I've got a lot of the choices over here. It's a little limited, but I've got about maybe 8 or 12 over here. I'm taking a look at some HPs, Lenovo's. There's an Asus that we just looked at. Coming around the corner over here, I've got another Lenovo, a Dell, a Lenovo, and another HP. Behind me, we've got a low-end HP Omen going for just $1,000. Even lower than that is another HP. And so the problem is that there's all these choices, and how do you know which one is going to be a really good choice for you? So here's how you do it. Let's take a look at this lowest price one I can find here. It's $500, and this is an Acer Aspire 3. Three things to look for. One is your screen size. And keep in mind, the biggest one may not be the best thing for you because the screen size, you might be traveling, and a larger screen size may not fit really well on an airplane tray. So keep that in mind. The biggest ain't always the best choice. The second thing you want to look at is the RAM and the CPU speed. But how can you be sure that everything is exactly what you want? Well, this is the trick what you do. We're going to go over here, hit the Windows key, and you'll see Darren DeYoung is the user on this account. And Darren is the user on every one of these accounts. So if I hit the restart button, I'm going to start a timer, and we're going to see how long it takes for Darren DeYoung to get back up on the screen. On the slower machines over here, I'm going to assume that this is going to take about a minute over here. But on the faster ones, it should take under 30 seconds. So let's time that out. I got a clock going right over here, and we'll see exactly how long that takes. There's our Acer screen. And we've got Darren coming up, and we stop the timer once we get back to the display. Now the systems will restart, and immediately once they get to the desktop, they'll go back into that demo mode. All right, so that took me, it's a little over a minute on that. Now let's go over to the highest end one I can find. 6, 7, $9.99, 16. Oh, that's a pretty good one over there. What do we got here for a 16? That's an OmniBook. Just double check the other end. There's another 1600 over here. And we got an EliteBook X. All right. Let's see how long it takes to do this EliteBook X to respawn. That's at $16.99. And we'll give the same little shot. And we start our timer now. There's Darren coming up. And that was a respectable reset. Let's take a look at that one other one that's on the other side, and we'll get a comparison. So $16.99 over here. This one is an OmniBook, and we'll give this a try. That was a really fast shutdown. I got into that spinner almost instantly. And even though it has a demo running, it's the exact same demos that they have running each morning. You see them all running the exact same demo over here. And we wait a few more seconds until we stop the timer right when the desktop comes up. There you go, we stop our timer right there. So we do have a couple of Macs. Windows isn't the only system that's out there, so let's take a look at the largest system we can find. This is a $17.99 or a $14.99 MacBook Pro, 14-inch. And oh hey, we got $22.49 over here. A Mac Pro 16, I think we'll go with that. Let's see if Paulie can do this. Because Paulie's not a Mac guy. And here we go. Here goes the timer. Well, we'll start it from here. Yes, I want to reopen. Now it drops out completely automatically. Notice there's a blank screen we've got there. It'll take just a moment for the screen to come up. So it's always good to compare if you want to be on Apple or you want to be on Windows or even considering Linux. Now there's the equivalent of our spinner. See how long it takes to come out back up. That was blazingly fast. I think that was under 30 seconds. All right, well, there's one last trick to buying a really good computer if you're shopping, if you happen to be here at Costco or whatever your store is at. Take a look at the prices over here. Each one of them are ending in a 99-cent percentile, but a few of them have something a little bit different. I saw one over here. Check this guy out. This is $899.97, which probably means that the system is discontinued. There's not a lot left. And at some point, they're going to run out of these systems. You can get a big discount if it's buying the display model. In fact, you can see the display model tag listed over here. So we're going to do one more reset and get a time off of that. Here we go. And restart. And Darren is back up. And there we go, we stopped the timer. That's a little bit more than a minute, but not too shabby. So there you go. Make your combination and choice between how long it takes for your computer to restart. And by the way, since I've been doing this for about 5 minutes, I've been not being very stealthy at all. And guess what? Nobody's come up to really bother me about what I am doing here, because pretty much they all know that once you reboot those computers, they go right back into their demo mode. They don't care that much, and they're pretty certain they don't want to upset a customer that they might lose a sale on. So there you go, Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard of Test Automation, giving you a tip on how you can get yourself the best bang for your buck for your computer just by restarting it. Have yourself a great day.